How you guys doing? This is important in reference to my mother and father, of course, and family law. Do you know what family law is? It means a person from another family cannot tell another family what to do. That's one thing, you know. Well, it's many things. Like, for instance, the government can't go into a person's house and control their life inside their house. The government cannot go to their job and be controlling their job. Do you understand that? You know what family law is? Like them stalking a person. Why is it so difficult to understand that these government people have been mutilating and physically assaulting me and damaging my face and teeth, and these people terrorizing my life? Okay? I have a little nose, and I don't know who the fuck's fucking with the goddamn video because they make my fucking nose look so fucking big. It makes it look like 5 times bigger than what it is. Do you understand that? And another thing, family law, in reference to a person's rights. The government, or these people, whoever they are, do not have a right mooching, poaching, or stealing from me. People have to get sued for their crimes. Like this government man that's blocking the information of how much money my mother tried to add to my paychecks in reference to how much I'm supposed to make per hour if I was working somewhere. That point of information. Because it's never been on any of my paychecks. It's never been on any of my paychecks. And they supposedly had a court case somewhere in Indianapolis. I don't know when it was, when I was working somewhere. And I was supposed to make more than $50 an hour. Just at any type of job, any basic job where I'd be working in. That's not the same as my celebrity fees. You know, there's lots of other particular monies that I was supposed to have received in wages that the government is trying to play their tricks. See, the government's tried to play games hiding my credentials to cheat me out of money and to cheat me out of checks and monies. And these satellite man's been burning my teeth, trying to make my teeth look worse, and they've been trying to play Photoshop, making things worse to fuck up things, them to be fucking up things, making things look worse, or whatever they're trying to do. You know what I mean? Then you get charged for their crimes. The satellite man and the government man trying to control my life. And then they'll say, oh, mistaken identity. And then he'll say, oh, no, that's not mistaken identity. They'll say, okay, let's see the record, man. You did all this shit accusing me of being another person. This man damaged my face and teeth and tried to steal my penis, calling me another person. He tried to call me a person with a smaller penis. He tried to call me a person with no teeth. And they did all this shit to my teeth with their satellites. I've been drinking a lot of coffee, so, you know, Dunkin' Donuts coffee. So, you know, in reference to coloration, you know, that comes off when I brush my teeth. But you know, in reference to these people, I'm not their race. And they'll say, well, the Germans claim to be the leaders of who you are. No, I'm not German at all. It's never said I was ever German. Doesn't say I'm German on my driver's license, does it? It has my mother and father's name, my real biological parents, not the Ray family people. Doesn't it say Walt Disney and Doris Duke on my driver's license? It should say some other things too. So people might want to do a background check on my driver's license, you know, and see what it says. But this government man's been burning my teeth, and they're really damaged, and they can heal from that. But this is 5 years. This motherfucker's done this shit since the broken first tooth. I mean, they've been burning my face and teeth for over 22 years when they kidnapped me from California. And the point of it is, why isn't the government paying me money so I can move to another city and state? You mean the U.S. government, the Indiana government can't recognize the abuses of what these people have done? Does the Indiana government have it on record how many times this government man has grabbed me and damaged my teeth? Huh? Yeah, my arm still hurts and my shoulder too. I'm supposed to go to another physical therapy place in reference to my shoulder and arm next week. Anyways, and today's date is the 10th of February, 23. But, the information of the situation, very serious. And in reference to my mother and father, look up the information of what houses my mother had on record that I was supposed to be staying in other cities and states too. Like the news network and CNN and the companies, somebody needs to have a story on the news saying which houses I'm supposed to be at. Like someone's like, well, these are the selected houses he's supposed to be at. Either this one in this city and state, this one in that city and state, this one in that city and state, or this one in that city and state, or this one, because my parents owned mansions in most cities and states, most major cities, like, and pretty much almost all 50 states. I'm not sure in reference to a couple states, but my mother and father owned mansions in all 48 states, plus maybe a couple other states too, or 49 states. But my mother had it on record seasonally which houses I was supposed to go to, which houses I was supposed to be staying in. I want the news network to make it a big issue and to put that on television. This is a real hostage situation. And in reference to the Indiana government, do they not recognize the abuses of these people? The food I eat every day is documented. The soft drinks or coffee I drink is documented. Soft drinks, coffee, or juices, or iced tea, or green tea, or milk, orange juice. So in reference to the government man doing these things, family law is important. Don't forget, I'm over the age of 18, of course. Most people know, over the age of 21 too. So in reference to this man trying to play this game of his confusion, the man doesn't have no legal right at all, whoever these people are. I haven't received any of the lawsuit monies. There has to be more lawsuits in reference to why these people are blocking me from the previous lawsuit monies, or insurance or benefits. So there has to be more lawsuits. I'm still working every work day, But, in reference to the information about which mansions I'm supposed to be at, look up that information and do a public story on the news. And maybe somebody at work will tell me about the story, because I haven't seen any of the stories that they've done yet. They're illegally censoring me from seeing any of the news stories that they've done about this situation. I haven't even seen a story about them acknowledging who I am and who my biological parents are either.